Hi, welcome back to the V2 Gamer. Thanks for watching this video. This game, Rise of the Robots, came out in 1994 and I was in my mid-teens then, and I just had a poorly paid sort of paper round. So one Saturday morning I went down to our local video game shop on my bike to buy this game because it was advertised as being futuristic, amazing graphics, great gameplay. So I went down there, got it on the Saturday morning, rode home, went straight upstairs, loaded it up, and when this intro came on, the music, is a bit stuttery. Sometimes it goes fast, and other places it slows down, and the graphics as well. And I instantly felt, I felt slightly disappointed. But I thought, it's only the intro, doesn't matter. Get on and play the game. When the game loaded up, it was awful. I mean, I bought it on the Amiga, and to be fair, the graphics weren't that bad, but the gameplay was so poor. I just instantly was disappointed. And that was within sort of 1 minute of playing the game. Because I couldn't stand the thought of wasting my whole week's money, I thought I'd give it a bit longer and see if it gets better. But I played it for another sort of 10 minutes, and I just hated it. My mum came upstairs and said, "Oh, how's your new game?" And I said, "Oh, it's awful, Mum." I said, "I've completely wasted my money." And she said, "Well, why don't you go back down to the shop and get a refund?" And I remember saying, "They won't give a refund, Mum, because I don't like it. It's only if the game was faulty." And I did have thoughts about breaking the game, but I didn't do that. But she said, "Well, go and try it anyway." So I didn't like the idea, so I played it for probably another 20 minutes to see if it did get any better, and it really didn't. So in the end, I did ride back down to the shop, and amazingly, the chap did give me a refund. But I sort of took the money and I instantly bought another game. I can't remember what it was. It was something along the lines of, I don't know, possibly Chase HQ or maybe Operation Wolf. I can't remember, but it was a game that I loved and it was fine. This game is probably the worst game. It is the worst game I've probably ever played as a kid. It's just the feeling of it's just awful. It really was. I mean, this video here, I did play the Amiga version. I mean, on the V2 Elite console, and the gameplay still is terrible. So because it was so bad and I just couldn't face playing it, I've actually got, this is the Megadrive version playing, which wasn't released until early 95. Did I say Amiga or Megadrive? I meant to say the Megadrive if I didn't, but it came out in early 95, and the gameplay is a lot better. It runs a lot smoother and it's more, you can control it better, but the graphics were worse than the Amiga version. Whatever version in my mind, whatever version I play, it's still a terrible game. Having said that, now I'm playing it back on the V2, all these years later, it's not quite as bad as I remember. I mean, that could be down to the V2 sort of upscaling graphics. I don't know whether the V2 puts a more powerful machine, I don't know whether it runs smoother, I've got no idea, but it doesn't seem as bad as it used to. But it's irrelevant really. It was terrible when I bought it. So I mean, what do you think? I mean, I think generally when it was released, I think it was a bit of a flop. But did you like it or did you hate it? If you thought it was a terrible game, like, subscribe, and let me know what you thought of it. I'd be interested to know. But here's a bit of gameplay from the game. The first sort of 3 robots. I had to play it a few times because say that it didn't play that well still, so it took me a bit of practicing. But let me know what you think of it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon.